President Biden receives a new bivalent booster shot for COVID-19 today and then urges more Americans to do the same. Here to answer your questions is Dr. Todd Ellerin, Chief of Infectious Diseases at South Shore Health. Hello, doctor.
Hey, Dr. T. Great to see you. So the president, as you saw, stood right in front of the crowd at the White House and he got the updated booster dose in his left arm. When will we know how much protection these new shots actually provide?
Well, Eddie, I think sometimes the messenger is as important as the message here. And I think President Biden getting that booster is basically telling the country that it's important for us to roll up our sleeves, get vaccinated. It's going to protect against hospitalizations and severe illness, as we've seen in the past. When will we know how well these work? Well, remember, these bivalent vaccines were just issued about 7 weeks ago. So I think before the end of the year, we're going to have some good real-world information about these.
Doctor, let's look at the most recent information from the state. Nearly 80%, 79% of residents are fully vaccinated, but within that group, just 60% have received at least one booster shot. In your opinion, will 2 or 3 doses of a COVID vaccine still keep people out of the hospital this winter?
Right, Maria. So only about half of us are boosted, and most of that is not with the current bivalent vaccine. Only about 10% of us that are eligible have actually gotten this new vaccine. Recent study from the CDC just out about 4 days ago showed that there is waning immunity. It looked at adults that were hospitalized within 2 different periods, the Omicron period and then this BA4, BA5 period from June until August. And I'm only going to focus on the more recent period. What it showed is that if you were vaccinated with the monovalent booster, that's the old one, within 120 days or 4 months, there was a 60% reduction in hospitalization. That's good. It's not great, but it showed that after 120 days, your risk of hospitalization or the efficacy of the vaccine drops to 29%. So from 60% down to 29%. What is that saying? It's that there is waning immunity, not only reduces the likelihood of getting infected, right? But it also reduces the effectiveness against hospitalization. The key message is go out and get your bivalent vaccine. It may not only protect against infection, but also against hospitalization.
So Dr. T, let's launch from there. Many got vaccinated, so we wouldn't have to worry so much about masking or social distancing or just flat out staying away. But it sounds like you're saying we may be more vulnerable to COVID this winter than we think. Correct me if I'm wrong. So does that mean it's time to put the masks back on, is what I'm asking?
Waning immunity definitely increases our risk of infection and hospitalization. So masking remains important, especially if you're vulnerable, if you have comorbidities, if you're immunocompromised, even if you're well but are surrounded by people who may be immunocompromised back in your home or in your close circle. Masking remains important, not just against reducing the likelihood of COVID, but also reducing the likelihood of influenza, RSV. We're hearing that there are a number of viruses that are circulating, and we're concerned that this winter they're going to be higher than we've seen in the past few. So masking still works.
I'm sorry to interrupt. So, doctor, people tested positive for COVID this summer. They're testing positive right now. They may think that they can wait longer to get a new booster shot. What is your advice to them?
Look at what the president just did. Remember, he was infected with COVID and then got the rebound about 3 months ago. So he waited 3 months and now he got boosted after he was infected. I think that's a good example of what we want people to do. Is the right number 2 months, 3 months, 4 months? We don't know that exactly. But what I would say is 3 to 4 months after getting infected, you want to get boosted again. Why? Because that hybrid immunity is some of the most powerful immunity. Better if you're infected, better to go back out and get vaccinated and prevent infection than to get reinfected again with COVID. Every time you get COVID, there's that risk of long COVID, risk of hospitalization, risk of strokes and other things. There's a lot of collateral damage that we don't consider. Better to get vaccinated. It's much safer.
Dr. T, thanks for your time. As always, great to see you.
Thanks, Doctor. Be well. And to our viewers, if you have any COVID-related questions that you would like our experts to answer, it's easy. Email them to ask@wcvb.com.